What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back again. Man, listen. I know I got a lot of videos out there. I got a lot of them out there. I got over 600 of them. So I'm knowing that the people who was tuned in with me from the beginning, they seen a lot of stuff. But now a lot of y'all that's just now coming on, y'all missed a lot of stuff. So I get a lot of questions on, well, man, Toon, what about this? And I ask a lot of questions when I might hint at something that I might have said in one of my, earlier videos. It's a lot of y'all just say see them. So now you be like, well, man, tell me about this, tell me about that. So at first I'll be like, man, I don't want to go back over this. You can go find them. But now the thing is, I could tell you to go find them, but I can't even remember the title of them. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I get on the computer and just go back and be like, oh, okay. Most of that stuff I can't even remember, y'all. I can't even remember. But now, one thing, this is how you know a person ain't lying. Because I can tell you a story now that I told you 2 years ago, and it's going to be the same. It might have one or two little small, but it's going to be the same. That's when you know a person telling the truth. Because if they lying about something, they're going to forget the details. They're going to forget what happened. They're going to forget when, where, how, what, who, and what. Not me. Whether I told the story 2-3 years ago or whether I told it now, it's going to be the same. 98% the same. But anyway, man, listen. I gotta put this one out there for a couple of people who was asking me about something, and I couldn't send them back to the old video. So I just give it to you again. I give it to you now. Because there's a lot of y'all that ain't heard it, so I'll give it to you. Man, this is a story about me back in the 90s when I was running with my crime partner. Now, of course, one of my crime partners was from 6-0. One of my crime partners was a non-affiliate. Well, two of them was a non-affiliate. And, one of them was from Avalon. Hold on. Oh, well. Anyway, so we're going to get right to it. Now, my partner from 6-0, he had some money. He was dang near me. Matter of fact, I could say, he was sitting on about a meal ticket. He's the one that brought me into the jury store robbing game. That's how I got into it, fooling with him. He's the one in one of my stories I told you about when I got out. We got hooked up out of nowhere. He pulled up, gave me some money, and it wasn't no look back with us. We just, to the races. But anyway, a lot of times when you're dealing with a lot of money, you don't get a lot of enemies. Because he had a lot of businesses that he was getting into, and he was trying to go all the way legit and get into the music thing. He was trying to get his own little rappers and a whole lot of stuff he was trying to do. He was trying to do some stuff. And he was like taking certain rap videos from the dudes he was managing, and he was trying to get them put on Yo MTV Raps or 106 and Par, whatever that is, whichever one of those things that you back in the mid 90s, 95, 96. Back in 95, 96, you would, get your artist music put on so it'll show all around the world, rap videos. But anyway, it was one dude kept blocking him. One dude kept getting in the way, kept blocking him, kept bothering him. And one day we sit at his tilt out there in the Hollywood Hills. So it's me, him, and one of my OG homeboys, my homeboy Preston Ironhead. And he was telling us about it. He was like, man, and it was a couple other people there. And I'm sitting there listening, and he talking about it. And so as I'm listening to it, he talk about this one dude that kept blocking him, kept getting in the way, kept being a problem. Just, what I'm saying? Just kept being, And so when I'm listening, I'm like, this sound like, back in the day when they said, this sounds like a job for Superman, My head, I'm like, cuz, this sounds like a job for Cartoon. My line of work. So I tell him, I'm like, cuz, man, what's going on? What the fool doing? He like, man, the fool trying to slow me down. He blocking me from talking to the people I need to talk to every time I go up to this company and da-da-da. It was some company in Hollywood or some company somewhere over there by Capitol Records. So anyway, I'm like, what? He like, yeah, man, yeah. So I'm like, cuz. I say, listen, homie. Now, my mind back then, I told you back then I was a runaway train. Not that way no more. But anyway, so I'm like, well, shoot, cuz, let's kill him. He was like, huh? I'm like, cuz, let's kill cuz. I got him. You want him gone? You want him gone? He gone. He was like, no, I don't want all that. I don't want all that. I'm like, you sure? He like, yeah, I don't want all that. Now the homie knew. Now the homie knew how I was back then. He knew how I was because one day he called me, man, about his baby mama. Talk about she in the front yard tripping. I'm like, cuz, she out here. I'm on my way. And he knew when I pulled up what I was going to do because that was just me. He heard, before I got off the phone. Wasn't no cell phones back then. Cuz, wait. I'm like, what's up? He like, no, don't come over here. I got it. You got it? I got it. I'm like, all right. So anyway, he say, cuz, woo. So I said, well, listen, if you don't want him gone, homie, shoot, man, just let me mop that fool, cuz, beat that fool up, let that fool know, stay in his place. So he thought about it. He looked at my G homie. He was like, you know what? That might be something we can do. That might, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, cuz, you know where the fool at, homie? What's up? So he was like, man, I got another meeting. And we gonna do it like that. And the video he was trying to get on, now I'm quite sure he got we did a video shoot out there at his house one day. One of his homies, the dude was Lil Nutty, I think. Lil Nutty, Big Nutty or Lil Nutty from 60s. That was his gang name. A lot of y'all know him in the internet social media world by the name Caffeine. So a lot of people call him Caffeine. I didn't call him that. That was a weird name to me. I just found out about the name Caffeine when I got out, since I've been out of prison. You know, when we was on the street, I just called him Nutty. But anyway, y'all seen him in Menace to Society, the dude who got stomped out that came back with the shooting. Y'all seen him in Tales in the Hood, Set It Off, had the AP, whatever that was in his head. Y'all know the dude. Me and Cuz, we was kicking it when I was out. We was cool. So anyway, he did a video one day at the homie house. He had a song out called, you know how they had the Houdini back in the day had the song 5 Minutes to Funk. Okay, Cuz had did a song, a remix called 6 Minutes. And I remember when they shot it at the homie house, cause the boy the rappers out of Linwood in Hood, Deuce Comrades, they was there. A lot of 60s, a lot of main streets. The boy, the fat fool that said it was sang Gangsta's Paradise with Coolio, the fat fool, he was there. But anyway, on with the story. So I tell the homie, I'm like, yeah, cuz we gonna get this fool. He's all right too. So we set it up. So now, my G homie Ironhead and Steve, they went up to the place. I cold trail them. Now, you know what I'm saying? I had on them black steel toe boots, black khakis, black sweatshirts, black beanie on with the black gloves, with the black Lokes on. So when they pull up in the lot, boom, we had it planned out, cuz I'm going to let y'all go up. Boom, boom, when y'all go up, then I'm come up behind you. They're like, all right, cool. So they went on up. I waited about 5 minutes. Then once they was going on up, then here I come. Bang. So I hit the elevator. Was the stairs? It was the elevator. I hit the elevator. It was on the 3rd floor, if I can remember right. So now, once I get up there, when the elevator door opened up, it was a dude walking past. With some manila folders in his hand, about 5, 6, had his arm like this, about 5, 6 manila folders. He just was walking by. So, he looked at me, kept on walking. I looked at him, okay, boom. Now, I don't know what the dude looked like I'm supposed to get at. I don't know what he looked like. I ain't tripping. So now when I stepped out to the hallway, I'm looking left, I'm looking right. They got all type of plaques on the wall and like from movies and videos, records, and all this old stuff. Y'all know these offices look. So I don't know where to go. I don't know who to go at. So I'm looking. So the dude that just walked past, he walking that way. So I'm like bumping. I just follow him. I bust a left. I'm going down the hallway. So Cuz walked all the way to the end of the hall and kind of like slight to the left and went in a room. So I'm coming down the hallway. It's doors on each side, some open, some closed. So I'm coming by, I'm looking indoors, I'm looking indoors. So boom, I get all the way to the end of the hallway and the door is open that the dude just stepped in. So I kind of looked in. It's a big table in there, got about like 16 chairs around it, big old mahogany table. Got about 16 chairs around it. They got all type of TVs in there because they watching all type of different videos. Look like it's about 20 TVs in there, and every TV got like different stuff on it. So the dude who had just stepped up in there, he to the side, standing with the thing and with the papers in his hand, folders, and he talking to the people. It's about 9 people in there, and I see the 2 homies. I'm like, oh, cuz, there the homies go. So when I lean in and look all the way, I look at them, they look at me. I'm like, I give them that look like, who is it? Where the fool at? What's up? They hit me with the eyes, y'all. I'm like, so when they hit me with the eyes, they signaling to me that the dude I'm looking for is the fool standing next to me, the one I just followed all the way in the room, the one who passed me by at the elevator. So when they hit me with the eyes, I'm like, it him? They like, yeah. I'm like, oh, cuz. I'm like, all right. Remember, I already had the get downs on. So when they, like I say, it was about 9 people in the room. It might have been about, 3 dudes and the rest females. So when they let me know it was him, he's standing there talking. Yeah, man, cuz, boy, look at you, just don't know. The Grim Reaper just walked up to you and you don't even know the clock ticking, fool. So when they hit me with the eyes and acknowledged it, I fired. Boom! When I hit him, whoo-hoo! When I caught him, man, papers went everywhere. Bam, 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 when he hit the floor. I reached down and grabbed him. At this time, now everybody hollers. Well, the women, y'all know women are high strung. They gonna holler, scream, and holler. So they scream, They don't know what is going on. Man, listen, I grabbed old boy by the back of his shirt and I ran with him across the floor. Head first into the bottom TV. Boom! When he come up out of it like this here, he gone, he out. But I'm on him. Bam! 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 And I'm talking to him. I'm like, punk me, you gonna stay up our fool business. Bam! You gonna stay out the homie business, cuz. Boom, cuz, you gonna stay out the homie business before you get killed around here, boy. Bam! You don't know who you playing with. I'm putting them steel toe boots on him. Boom, bam, boom. So now, all the women in the room, they hollering. The couple of dudes in there, they done jumped up, got back. So from the women hollering, I never forget, 2 dudes come running down the hallway, a dark-skinned dude and a light-skinned dude. They run up on the door. They looking like, man, what's going on? What's up? So when they come in the door, they looking at me. I raise up the door. I'm like, what's up, cuz? Y'all want something too, fool? I go at them. They like, no. And took off. When they did that, I go back to working, cuz. Boom, bam, boom, bam. He beat bloody. Man, I done crushed this, that, and everything else. The fool looked like he looked like a melted Muppet baby at this time. So the women, they hollering, they running out the room. They running. The homie, they done left out. Everybody getting ghosts. So after I finished mopping, cuz, putting them hands on him, I said, oh, it's time to go too. Know somebody done hit the alarm, hit, security coming or something, So bang, I leave that fool alone and I break out the room. So now when I break out the room, I'm down the hallway. Some people got the doors open. They looking up and down the hallway trying to figure out, like, man, what's going on? Some people done ran out. So now they got the elevator and they got these stairs. They got a door where you can open up and go down and just go down the stairs, go down the 3 flights of stairs. So I hit the stairs. I hit the door. I hit the stairs. Boom. I'm knocking people out the way. Boom, boom. Let me go. Watch out. Move. Knocking, women, they falling, stumbling, tumbling, rumbling, bumbling. Some people were so scared, they coming down the stairs. They passing me. They don't even know I'm the one that done caused all the havoc. But they trying to get somewhere. They might think, I don't know what they thought, but they were scary as I don't know what. Man, some people so scary. But anyway, We boom. So when I hit the floor, boom, I'm on. I'm gone. I hit the first floor. I don't go out the front door. I go out the side door and lead to the back part where my car was. I jump in the hoopty. Bang. So when I jump in the hoopty, I skirt that and get on. Yeah. I get on. So by the time I get back to the homie spot in the Hollywood Hills, I'll never forget because I was passing by this one dude. He was the manager for the Loonies, the little rap group out of Oakland. Because the boy, I think he had a house, that light skinned fool with the long perm, with the long Lord Jesus perm, that be in the Looney video sometimes. He had a spot not too far. I remember when I was coming down the street, I remember passing him. But anyway, so I get back to the homie spot. They already there. So when I come in, they see me. Oh, man, you a fool, cub. Man, you a fool, Big Tune. Man, you woo. I'm like, shoot, homie. That's how we do it. Got to be done like that, man. Like East Side style. You know, that's my thing. Man, East Side style. It got to be handled. So when they like, yeah. So when they like, man, you F that boy up, man, and woo. I'm like, yeah, cuz, I ain't finna play with him. You know what I'm saying? The Avalon. But anyway, so I never forget. A couple of days went by. And the homie had gave a little party. He gave a little party, and it was all type of people there. All type of people over there. So I never forget this one tall dude. I think he was out of Atlanta. He was the owner of that clothing line that came out back in the 90s called, it had a big I and a big B. And it had the word black man through it. So it's like, I be black man. Like, I be a black man. That dude right there, whoever, I don't remember his name. I just remember we was talking, and he was talking about, man, he was going to send us a bunch of clothes, send us a bunch of stuff to, that he wanted us to wear, check out what he had going on and da-da-da-da-da. I be black man. I don't know if y'all remember that clothing line. I seen it on Country Wayne a couple of times. I didn't think it was around no more. But anyway, it was another dude, so I'm standing there talking to the homie, and a dude walk up. And and a dude walked up, and he like looked at me, snapped his face, he say, "Oh man," he like, "Yo, you that kid, man, son, you that kid." Quite obviously, whoever this fool was, he was from New York. Now I didn't know who he was at the time, but he was a porn star. When they said, when I heard his name, I remember hearing his name in the porn industry, but I didn't recognize his face. If y'all remember back in the day, they had a black porn magazine out called Black Tales. It was him and another light-skinned female named Red Diamond or something like that. They own that magazine, Black Tales. The dude name was, oh man, I can't remember his name. If I said his name, it's a lot of y'all probably about, oh yeah, I heard of him. Dark-skinned dude. But anyway, when he was like, man, you the one, yeah, son, you the one put that, I can't remember exactly what he said, but basically it was along the lines of, man, you the one that put that work in on boy at the spot the other day. So when he said what he said, I look at him. So when I look at it, the homie Steve was like, hold on to, cause Steve know me. Partner, you dang near signed your death warrant. Talk about you remember me from putting in some work on something. Play with me, not like that, not back then. So Steve was like, hold on, no. So the dude peeked it. He was like, oh no, son, no. I ain't like that. I don't run my mouth. I don't do this and that. He just, boom. I remember seeing you. Hey, I admire that. You got down. You did this and that. Boom, boom. But I'm cool. I'm this and that. So I'm like, yeah, all right, we ain't gonna talk, but all right, cool. So the dude really wanted to be cool with me, because at the time he was in the process of filming a video shoot with Tupac. This is right before Tupac passed, about a month before I caught my case. Anyway, he said, man, look, I'm finna film the X-rated version of How Do You Want It, Tupac's X-rated version of How Do You Want It. He say, man, if you want to come, man, come on the set, man. You can come get in. You can come get in. So I'm like, all right, you know, I'm gonna check it out. All right, cool. Cause earlier the homie was just getting at me. We had tickets. This is back when E40 was with his sister Sugar T and his brother Be Legit and all of them. They had just had an album come out called if I'm not mistaken, Hall of Game. Instead of like Hall of Shame, it was called the Hall of Game. And we had tickets. We were supposed to go to that. And the other homie, Caffeine, he had just finished filming Set It Off. We was getting ready to go to the to the grand premiere of the movie Set It Off, because he had just finished filming us. He told us, man, y'all come on up here. So we had a lot of stuff on our plate that we was getting ready to do. Came to Alabama, caught that case, got messed up. But yeah, man, I didn't go when they did the X-rated version part of How Do You Want It. I didn't go, man. I could have went. I didn't go. I should have went. I didn't go though. I didn't go, man. You know, I'm gang banging, running streets. I ain't got time to, care nothing about all that. I didn't give a dang. But I remember the same dude one time. He was real good with them females in the sex industry, and it was one female, man. I can't remember his name, man. All this took place so long ago though. It was one broad that I would always see in them freak books, and I used to love her, man. And I told him about the girl one day. I can't remember. Huge titties. I said, I'm a titty freak. And she's real big old titty. And he brought her by the house one day. He brought her to the homie Tilt one day. And it was like, dang, I'm just looking. I ain't gonna tell y'all the rest. But anyway, yeah, that's what happened with that. That's what happened with that one, man. Old boy got mopped up for being petty with the homie. What it was, he knew the homie from prison. They was in pen together. And so the dude wanted to hate on the homie and block him and get all in the way. I'm like, man, I ain't with none of that. This is the homie I tell you, I was super duper overprotective of, because he was the money man at the time. You know what I'm saying? This fool would put me in a tax bracket that I had never been in before. So I was gonna do just about anything for him almost. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, this the homie, man. I gotta protect my asset. So anyway, yeah, that happened like that. That's the dude named, y'all, Ron Hightower. That's the dude's name, Ron Hightower. If anybody heard of a Ron Hightower in the sex industry, that was the dude name that was in our face that day. Him, Ron Hightower. But anyway, that's that, y'all. That's how that happened, man. And another story. Y'all know I just get y'all the stories from my life, y'all. So anyway, man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5'3". Remember what I always tell y'all, man. If by any means necessary, stay above ground. Keep your head up, man. Y'all keep your head up, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna keep them coming. Anyway, man, if anybody out there, man, if y'all know how to Instagram or Messenger or whoever, man, the boy Mike Bless from the Mike Bless, BLESS, Mike Bless. If y'all know how to get it, cuz, man, from the Country Wayne Show, man, get at him and tell him I said, man, hit me in my DM again. You know what I'm saying? In my IG, The Overlord, DA.OVA.LORD. Get at me, man, so we can go ahead and, discuss business for this Country Wayne thing, man. Boom. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.